Right, 17 April 2025, and today I'm here to give you yet another update. And the purpose of the evening updates is to give you clarity on what is happening, so that when you go to bed, you've got no doubt as to what are the issues, what is important, and what is not important. So today I've got a very sad episode. Everything that I'm going to say in this episode makes me very, very sad. But don't worry, we've got it. We've got a plan. So let me give you the information that is correct. I am the only channel where you're going to get the truth before it becomes common knowledge. And that is why it's important for you to watch when I am speaking. So today I want to take you through 3 important stories, and then I'll take you through a video or an audio. So let's start with Comrade Bombshell. That is a war veteran, leader, a very popular man, and that is war veteran Blessed Geza. So Blessed Geza has been leading a resistance against Mnangagwa over the past 2 months. In fact, since last year, and he has undergone various number of attacks, including a gunfight in which 11 armed people tried to kill him in Harare, and I reported on it last year. After that, he came out and he successfully led a protest. He's also currently leading the impeachment of Mnangagwa. However, I'm sorry to say that my sources have revealed to me today that Geza is not feeling well, and this has been going on for a little bit more than a week. And unfortunately, the situation is getting worse because where he is, he cannot access his doctors. So as you know, Geza has to move from one place to another, and there is some sort of treatment that he normally undertakes. And because he's moving up and down and from different places, he's unable to access his usual doctor. And therefore, Geza has fallen ill. And this has been ongoing, let's say, for at least 2 weeks since he came out. He has become quite ill. So I'm still assessing the situation so that we see how we proceed. But I just want you to know that Geza is not just sitting at the back there and doing nothing. It is a very difficult situation that is currently ongoing. So that's very important for you to know why Geza has not come out and talked. He is ill. He's currently feeling very unwell. So that's number 1. Number 2, we have a very serious situation that is developed today. As I said to you in the morning, I have been sending people to the jail where Comrade Yoga Mabunu is. And I was the first person to tell you that Comrade Yoga Mabunu has been arrested and is currently in jail. So I've sent people yesterday, I've sent people today, and unfortunately, we were unable to get in today. And yesterday, we had another issue, and the issue is Comrade Yoga Mabunu currently has no documentation on him. So there is no way of identifying him as to who is he. So the South Africans are currently conducting an investigation on his identity. And that is complicating matters. When you go to see him, it's very difficult to say who he is and what name he is using. So we're finding it very difficult to access him. But as I said, we know where he is and what is happening. Then number 3, I want to talk about this young man, DJ Ola. So in the morning, I mentioned that DJ Ola was present when Nyoka Mabunu, Comrade Yoga Mabunu was arrested. This was based on some sources. So my sources indicated to me that DJ Ola was present during the arrest and is currently on the run. So my sources never lie. However, all right, I want to withdraw the last statement. So, however, my sources have told me that DJ Ola was present when Comrade Yoga Mabunu was arrested. So I obviously never keep any information away from you. So we reported, and then later on, I managed to have a conversation with DJ Ola, and he said to me the following. He was never in South Africa in the past 2 weeks. He does not know, and he has never met Comrade Yoga Mabunu. He does not know, and has never met Comrade Geza. His passport is with the embassy, where they are currently processing a passport, a visa for him to go to the UK. However, he's no longer going to the UK because the passport is not out. And he has said to us that it's not true that he's on the run. In fact, he is conducting his business as usual. So I would like to withdraw everything about comrades, about about Ola. Ola, I know Ola watches here, so I'm so sorry, Ola. However, if it so turns out that my sources were correct, Ola, tinokudzokera zvakanyanya. So at the moment, let's withdraw and consider it not there. Consider it gone. So consider everything that we said about DJ Ola to be gone. Now I want to go to the final thing. And this is long. It's a very long thing. So just brace for another 10 minutes. So there is an audio that has been released this evening. And this is to do with Comrade Yoga Mabunu. So I'm going to give you some context so that you understand. Comrade Yoga Mabunu was being held by 4 lawyers, according to our sources. So the people who told us about the arrest are very accurate. That is why you saw Kuti Nina was adamant. When everyone was saying Comrade Yoga Mabunu is out, I was adamant. I was talking to people inside state security, and they never lie. They tell you something once, and that one thing is correct. Now they've told us one thing, and that one thing is correct. I have no doubt about it. They have said to me that Comrade Yoga Mabunu had 4 lawyers. However, they have been unable to pay for the lawyers an amount of 20,000 rands, which was needed for the initial case. So guys, listen to me very carefully. I'm not asking you for money. I'm just saying to you, there was a requirement for an amount of 20,000 rands. So that money has not been found. And Comrade Yoga Mabunu, therefore, now no longer has a lawyer, according to my sources. So I've said according to my sources. This is very dangerous because Comrade Yoga Mabunu could be extradited to Zimbabwe. So we need to address this situation. However, before we go there, let me play for you the audio, then we'll conclude afterwards. So I'm playing for you the audio. It's approximately 7 minutes. So let's go.
Masera sei ruzhinji rweZimbabwe ndawana mukana wekugoverwa audio yabva kuna Comrade Yoga Mabunu. Ndodaira kuti nhasi tawana maaudios 2 aforwardwa vakataura nesu vakaedza kutsanangura rwendo rwavari kufamba. Well, tafara zvikuru kunzwa vachitsanangura kwatiri kuti vari safe ende vari kuenderera mberi neupenyu, kunyanya pavataura kuti ivo havasi kuzovhundutswa nezvese zviri kuitika. Asi tinewo kutsutsumwa kubva kune vamwe vedu vari kuedza kutengesa. Ivo havasi kuda kutaura mazita because havasi part of the investigation. This is still part of the investigation. Hatisi kufara nemakomrades ekukozwa. Makomrades ekukozwa vari kuita inonzi counter intelligence vachishandiswa nehurumende yezviganande. Ndo vatiri kufungidzira kuti ndo vakakwanisa kushandiswa kuti vaite luwa Comrade Yoga Mabunu, vakwanise kuvatreka vakasvika padanho ravakasvika ratakazoramba kuti vapfuurire kuita kumberi. Right. Update iripo ndeyekuti zvishoma zviri kudiwa kuti tinge tiinavo Comrade Yoga Mabunu mazuva mashomanana ari kuteera. Zviri kufambirwa, tine utungamiriri kuzvifambira. Tine malawyers ari kubva kuZimbabwe ari kutibata kuda kunzwisisa kuti chii chiri kutora nzvimbo.
Right, so I'm going to stop here. The reason why I'm going to stop is because there's some 4-letter words after this. So you can go and watch this video. Comrade Yoga Mabunu. Obviously, I can't do 4-letter words here because even Mnangagwa aripano izozvi akatotarisa. So ngatisadaro kuti mukuru wedu timunzwise manzwi akadaro. So there are some 4-letter words which are said in that audio. So go to channel Comrade Yoga Mabunu and you'll be able to see the full statement. So let me unpack what has happened. So Comrade Yoga Mabunu does not have lawyers. He does not have an identity in jail. And there is currently a fight with Kozwa. Kozwa is led by Mnyaradzi Shoko. I hope that's his full name. And they are saying he is the one who is being used by Paul Tungwarara to lure, or he was used to lure Comrade Yoga Mabunu to Johannesburg, where he was then abducted and then thrown into a situation for a number of days until we made some noise, and then they put him to the police. So I would like to ask that we all come up with a plan. I'm going to update you tomorrow. So for now, let's assume that people who are talking are the correct people. But we need to make a plan, a separate plan. And I'll give you guys an update tomorrow. I'll give you an update on what we're going to do. But for now, just understand that we have a situation, Comrade Yoga Mabunu, which needs to be addressed. We've got a situation in Geza, which needs to be addressed. And we have a bigger situation of how we can organize a coalition and have a national convention in December. So by 31 December, we must have had a national convention in preparation for the 2028 elections, because even if there is a change of government, you still need to prepare for the 2028 elections. And at the moment, there is no opposition that is currently holding elections or having a convention or all that kind of stuff. So we're going to organize a convention so that when we come to 2028, there's a proper coalition where every person who wants to contest in the opposition has contested and they're able to operate under a banner. So that is what we want to do. M31 is then going to become a coalition. And we're going to sell it between now and December. I'm going to assist. And as I said, I'll never seek political office. You'll never see me contesting any election. But we're going to convene what we call M31 as a coalition. And we're going to form some sort of secretariat which will assist in forming that coalition. And because I won't be contesting an election, then there'll be no problem because I'll be one of the guys who are going to work with other people to create that platform where people can contest elections. The current situation we have is terrible, where the opposition doesn't contest elections. So we're going to start it very soon. I'm talking to a number of people, and we're going to get started so that by December, every person who wants to contest, if it's Tyson, if it's Chamisa, if everyone, they are all under a ticket, not to contest as independents. So that is the idea that we have for M31. Then let me go back a little bit. There are so many people who are working. Dara Bonkes is in jail. Right, Munoziarem Dara Bonkes. Dara Bonkes Makorera is from the army. He has been jailed right now, as we speak. So Dara Bonkes has been jailed. Let me show you his picture. for the University of Zimbabwe strike. He's a group captain in the army. So we have a serious issue also over there. If you're in Harare, please find out what's happening at Avondale police station. The army has issued a statement tonight, and they've said that he is retired since 2021. We don't care. The army, your job is not to strike. So I agree, you are not supposed to be involved. But he is a former captain, a former group captain. So please assist him if you're in Harare. If you are guys in security, assist him, make sure that he's fine, and make sure that they've got food. Make sure these guys are fine. We don't want anything to happen to these guys from the University of Zimbabwe, from the University Teachers Association. And you guys who are from the University Teachers Association, lecturers, atidi kuti musiye vanhu venyu vari kurepresentai vachitambura. If you're a lecturer, you heard that there's a call for a nationwide strike if these guys are not released. Next week, on Tuesday, there is a nationwide strike in Zimbabwe of all lecturers. If they don't release Mdara, Bonkes, and the rest of the guys, no lecturer must teach in Zimbabwe. Next week, Tuesday, you have heard it. You are going to be earning $2,500 if these guys succeed. So don't do your own thing. Tucha, the Tuesday, around Wednesday, tucha, very mjere, atidi tucha, ikoko ku Zimbabwe. No lectures in Zimbabwe until these guys come out. So I hope that's clear. And so let's wrap it up. Otherwise, in Taurisa, remember, Ndrofan also come up at 5 a.m. I hope that you guys have seen the important stories for tonight. Now let's look at the comments. Okay, Chiwenga is too slow. Aiwa, same Jarawang. One Chiwenga shanga chita nas. Chiwenga angaripa Gokwe. Amazing stuff. And who was he with? I think I saw Mini. Let's see. There was Mini looking amazing. You can see the glasses. Your future is bright. I like it. And then what else is happening? Chiwenga is going to be presenting on Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? In Bulawayo. So he's busy. Leave Chiwenga to do what needs to be done. Guys, don't hurry. Chiwenga is fine. So Chiwenga is fine. So you can see him. He's going to be presenting. Let's remove this banner so that you understand. On 23 April. So Chiwenga is going to be presenting on 23 April. That is on Wednesday. So leave Chiwenga for now, he's okay. Leave Chamisa for now, he's okay. The job that needs to be done, as you need Chiwenga, as you need Chamisa, it needs me and you. Mbosei ava two, very Geza for now. Chichi Mefuti, Uyu. She was out. Auxilia and Mnangagwa was out also today. So everything was out and it went well. I don't have any update on these things. You can go and check out the normal platforms. What I want us to know is M31 needs to now evolve into a proper coalition, and I'll help you guys to convene it. But as I said myself, I will never seek a political office. Never, ever. You will never see me in a government office. So let's make it clear. We can't sit the way we're sitting now. Look at our people right now. They're just being arrested. There are no representation. There's no one coordinating. So this has to end. So M31 Yamdara Geza, that is the foundation for the coming coalition. And all candidates going forward must then work under that coalition. So let's make it happen. And let's stop this wandering that we're doing. Vana Nyoka Mabunu, lawyer, Vana Mdara Geza, they need medical help. Vana Mdara Bonkes, Vakasungwa, 104 people are in jail. 8 people are in jail in Gokwe, in Gweru. This is crazy, guys. We need to make it work, and we need a proper platform to contest from. So for now, let me leave it there. And if you've got a question, quickly ask it before I go. Geza has been poisoned by sellouts next to him. Mnangagwa paid them to kill Noam Koma. He's been seeing a doctor in Zimbabwe. And because he's moving from one place to another, he is not able to see his doctor. Mnangagwa knows exactly where Geza is right now. The exact location, Mnangaga anoziva. Gamba kwa stress nyasha. That's my job. I'm here to give you the truth. Kana mngaterera nema. Nini chikudza yanditi. Moenda munoterera nema. Munozoendeswa ku wrong direction. Gamba is your platform where you hear the truth. And eventually we're going to make it. We're going to succeed if we work together. Yes. Right. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. Please support our sponsor, Mve. The last 3 days of the special. Guys in the UK, please buy as many as possible. So if you're in the UK, please buy a pack. You get 1 pack free. We need a lot of money to cover some of the things that we're doing right now that need to be funded. So do it just so that we can get moving. So we need to sell at least 20 sets. So if you're in the UK, even if you don't need it right now, just buy. Send us money by Mkuru. That number 068-526-7921. Use that number to send us money by Mukuru, and then we'll sort out the issues that need to be sorted. It's quite expensive for me to get people to move around when I'm down here in Cape Town. Right. I would like to thank all of you for watching, and I'll see you again in the morning at 5 a.m. and a good night to you.